Hi everybody, welcome back Agrarian Skies 2 with me, Sid, on the Agrarian Skies server, which is having some problems at the moment, but let me show you what I've been doing. I've been quite busy doing lots of little things in the background, so let's start at the bottom and work our way up, shall we? So yeah, I've been sifting. I've expanded the smeltery up and put in a hopper here to take metals and stuff out there, another one for there. I've also got another drain over here, and this is set and filtering molten glass only, so I can whack sand in that, automatically get molten glass out. Not doing too bad. Oh, not doing too bad on metals and things. We're pretty good there. And I've also reset up the smooth stone generator, and I've got that feeding into this thing here. So yeah, that's all good. Don't think there's much over there. I got some sulfur, which we need later. Now this section here is leading down from the rotten flesh barrel, and if we head up here, what I have done is I've encased all of this for starters, and we've got the power goes in here. This is coming out, this is just a bog standard servo feeding into these barrels and ultimately round to this chest here. And I've emptied this chest once of crap that I don't want. Jack-o'-lantern, I'm not really. These runners, I'm wearing a pair of these, and also the running Thieves Cap, so I've got plus 20% speed, which is quite nice. We're starting to get these Basal's rods. These are from a new mob from Thermal Expansion, so I've also got a whole load of these to do, so we might as well do those quickly. We get power 1, a whole load of gold, bit of glowstone, pearls and gold. Potion of night vision, okay, and then uncommon. Oh, yeah, this is what happens. That was one of those Balaz things. They are really unpleasant. I'm going to stick that in there. What have we picked up? That and that can go in there for now. Let's go around, grab a little bit more of this stuff, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. The rest of the stuff I've got a home for. I'll stick. Oh, see, they're coming down thick and fast, these things, so let me just go and head up. Now, Neil popped by, and he dropped off a little gift. He's like that, Neil, he likes gifting. And he set up this, the translocation plate. So he dropped off me another 6 of those, and a multimeter, which basically we can use to drop down in here. So I've got this all set up. I've got the tree farm set up and running here again, temporary. And I've started with the glass around here, so the dome is going in now steadily. And over here, this is probably the biggest thing I've done. I have got. Let's run over to here. I've started building my Arboretum, I suppose is going to be. This is where we're going to do the growing. So, got 4 plots set out currently for the agricraft crops, and we're going to use those obviously quite extensively. I'm hoping that this season I can do agricraft rather than auto sifting everything, because auto sifting's fine, but you know, done it. Right, I need to tidy my inventory. Down we go. We'll chuck you in there. And you and you and you. I think, let me just check, can I chuck these in? I can, so they'll smelt automatically. So I'll dump those down here temporarily, and we'll put the ender pearls can go there for now, along with the notch apple and that potion and the mundane belt. Oh, and the apprentice ring. So yeah, everything is working pretty damn well at the moment. However, I've done myself a few quest items ready, similar to how I do in regrowth. So we're going to start off with this particular item, which is a filing cabinet. Now I want some of those anyway. Now the next item we are going to throw together is, if I can remember the recipe, no, it's like that, and that is a seed analyzer, which is part of a quest. We've then got, now what the hell was this? This was a generator, that's right. I think, was it something like that? There we go. Survivalist generator. That's another quest item out of the way. Now, using this lot, what the hell was I making with you? You know, some of these I'm kind of looking at these and going, what the hell was I making? Must be something else to that one. I'll double check that. 5. Oh, God. That is... Let me just put this lot back a second and grab this lot, because that is the clockwork engine generator, I think, off the top of my head. Oh, I think that might have been... No, you're not going to... Oh, I must... Damn it. Alright, let me... Yes, we updated the server, and of course I'm up, aren't I? So, I haven't even noticed that, you know. Hang on. Bye-bye to that. And bye-bye to that. Yeah, sorry about that. Let me sort that now. There, better. Oh dear. There's always a problem with NEI if you're up, and when you update it things. So if I wanted to know how to make one of those, that's iron, that's so that would be that for dolphin, and the clockwork. Let me have a look. So we need that going on. That makes us one of those. Now, what was that bit of redstone for then? I'm trying to remember. I'm going to have to look in the quest book and see what I was looking at. So let me just go to power grid. I think it was a flux windmill. Was it that? Let's have a look. Flux windmill. Oh, there we go. The redstone was part of that. Okay. Makes life nice and easy. So grab one of those. That's another RF generating device. But this gives us a solar panel too. And I just need to go and check my volume settings. Music, weather, sound, note block. Everything should be okay. Don't know why that was so damn loud. Let me go back in and have a look. So we've got this, that gives us a clock. And we've got the survivalist generator, gives us 32 coal. Then that's the electrum and the flux. We can come to that on another thing. This wants a culinary generator. And this wants a peat-fired engine. Interesting. Now, what else did we do? There was storage wars. We did this, and the reason I went and did this one specifically is it gives us another 3, which is going to be useful because it's it's 3 I don't need to make, obviously. Now let me just divest myself of these, because there was one other, I'll keep those, there was one other item that goes with that, and I'll keep that, and that can go in there. And if we go up and have a look in our chest here, I don't think it was this, oh good god, it's been busy. All I've been doing with the stuff that is effectively useless, such as this, is voiding them, and I don't really need those. I've got a spare, so that's good, and that's only 5 protection. So then things like this where I've got these, I just repair them up, and once they're repaired fully, we can take that and that, for example, and that will smelt in the system, so that's good. But I had a couple of chicken jockeys. Well, I've had more than 2 chicken jockeys full, so I consequently got 2 feathers, which is super useful. So armed with 2 feathers, we need to make a written book, and I should have paper here. Well, say paper, I should have enough sugarcane to make paper. So hang on, it's a 3, so I need that bunk. So that gives us the paper. We also need, let me just do that and that and that. So we're going to need 2 of these, some string, paper, string, blah blah blah, that's right, so we can do that, paper, string and paper. That will give us our book. Now the last thing we need is some black dye, and to do that I'm going to need to take my mystical black flower seed, crop sticks. I put them somewhere safe. There. And we can whack you down, eat a brain. The amount of brains I've got from this is been ludicrous from that mob spawner since I did that. It's working so much better than previously. Now this is going to take a short, well, possibly take a short while. I don't know how well developed these black seeds are, because obviously I hadn't had a seed analyzer as yet. So this may take a little while. Then again, it may not. Who knows? 57. It's funny, it can do suddenly go bub bub bub, and then it'll just sit there and do nothing for ages, and then suddenly bub 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 and blat up a few growth stages. But this shouldn't take too long. And this will give us the ability to at least now start doing agricraft seriously, rather than just faffing around with, well, I haven't been faffing around, but, you know, struggling in the dark, so to speak. I want one of those. I've definitely improved it somewhat. In fact, I'll want 2 of those, won't I? Because I will need that for something else later, I'm sure. So take book, feather and dye, written book, and we combine, what's the recipe? We need 4 seeds and some crop sticks. So have I got a lot of any particular one seed? Well, I've got 2 of those. I've got 2 of those. That'll do us. We want 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And finally, we can actually... Oh, I got 4, didn't I? Okay, fine. I don't care. Oh, and it's raining. That's the wrong chest. So that should allow us now to hand in this quest here, which will give us a reward bag and some puzzle. And it now wants artichoke seeds, for which it will give us netherwort. So let us have a look at artichoke. So we need to do lettuce and asparagus. I've got lettuce. How do you get asparagus? No. Corn and scallop. Jesus Christ. That scared me half to death. Artichoke seeds is lettuce and asparagus. I've got... That's a warded mob, I think. Scallion and corn. So carrot and sugarcane give scallion. Right. Let me get this set up for starters just temporarily here, because what we could really need to know is... Do I need to bind that to me? No, I just need to pop that in there. What we first need to know is how well we've actually done with our other crop seeds. So let's start with these. And if you've not used this before, this is exactly the same as the regrowth. The only difference is we have weeds turned on, so we can pop you in there. And that's 4, 5, 7. Blue seeds are... Most of these will be 1, 1, 1. That is it, they're maxed out. That's good. They're okay. That's a little bit gained, but not huge. They're all untouched. I'm guessing most of these will be untouched, because I haven't done them all, obviously. And that's untouched. So yeah, I'm going to analyse my seeds and work out what I've got maxed out and work out what I need to do. Oh, 333. Lovely. But once I've got these analysed, I will be straight back to you. Okay, I'm just getting together the makings of some clay, because I'm going to need it. I also realised I got a good reward bag we didn't check, so let's... Ow. Oh, that is a very incredibly good reward bag, because it means I don't need to go to the nether, which is nice. So yeah, let me just check something here quickly. Tinker Toys, Ardite, Cobalt, Manulin. Well, we might as well, while we're running the system here, let me go and stick an Ardite in and let that smelt. No, I'm alright for food at the moment. So the clay I need for... So I've got a little bit of dust here, for example, and we're just going to bat this through. I may stick an infinite water source under one of these at some point, and... Oh, damn it, just give me what I want. A bucket that stays in my hand would be nice. If I do that, that should stop that happening. Nope, it flies out of my hand. Okay. Oh god. Just get some space there then. Because I am going to want a fair bit of clay in the not too distant future, because the better chests, the compact chests, that's the word I'm looking for, mod uses it as a building material for, oh man, those mobs, for for its chests. In compact storage, you know, it's, oops, get that right way round, and then if I lay out that, how much does that give me? That should give me 36, shouldn't it? Yes, it does. So we can whack 36 of those in. Let me build, oops, that really didn't work, did it? Let me build some chests. So what I'm looking to do is I want to get a compact chest, which is the biggest we can go. And it's going to require 9 chests, 32 iron bars, and 9 clay. And we can make it a pretty blue chest. So I'm going to need to get another chest in there. Okay. It's going to be expensive, obviously, in iron and iron ingots, because it's going to be 32 plus 6 plus 12, 48 iron. But I think it will be worth it. 32, 48, do that, 16, 32. Oh, that's it's not quite as bad as I thought it was going to be. See, me and maths don't mix. So we should have a molten ardite there. Let me get you. Then we can stick in one of the cobalt. Oh, no. Yeah, actually we can. And grab the ardite out. And that should give us this, which will give us another ardite. Once cobalt will give us 2 cobalt ore. That's fine. Leave that cooking while we just go and do this. So if we go over here and stick in those and those, 24 and 12, and I want it to be blue for no better reason than it's there in front of me. Oh, so 32, 9, 32 and 9, and that gives us an absolutely monstrous chest. In fact, it's so big I need to go into my video settings and turn myself probably to there, normal. Now obviously that is going to be a damn sight better in this mob sorting system than a double chest, because I can continue my my build around here with some of these things. Obviously you can see we're starting to get a lot more crap in it, and it will contain considerably more, so I'll need to do that. Now let me have a look. Let's have a look at what we're getting a lot of. See, the biggest clog is probably bows, and then maybe running boots, and then we're getting some of these weird helmets, which I'm kind of half not wanting to bin. You know, it's difficult. I don't want to bin things unnecessarily, but we definitely need a filing cabinet with those in, so I'll get those set up. Certainly with bows in, that's the biggest thing, and that chest to take the overflow after that. What the hell was I doing? Oh, cobalt. Cobalt. And then manulin. Oh, I shouldn't put the manulin through, actually, should I? Oh, I'll do it. I'll upgrade my tools at another time. Manulin and cobalt, which means we can grab our book and go cobalt, gives them some cobalt ore, and 2 manulin ingots, which only leaves one quest to do, and that's the exotic metals. So for the time being, I'll stick that to process. in here. That's a surprise quest. I never expected to be able to do that without going to the Nether, which is nice. Now, what I've been doing over here, oops, is improving these. So this is up to 551, and it's the usual tedious grind. You know, watering can these buggers, they'll grow eventually. Cross crop in the middle, analyse the offspring, replace the lowest of the two, which is normally the opposite one to the one I'm growing, but you know, it's kind of working. So we need to mix sugarcane and carrot to get the asparagus and artichokes, I think. No, I'll have to, what was it? Let's have a look. We need to get asparagus and lettuce. We've got lettuce. The asparagus seed is scallion and corn. Scallion is carrot and sugarcane. So we're going to improve those before we do the scallion cross. And then we need the corn seed. Now the corn is rye and barley. Barley is seeds, wheat and sugarcane. And finally the rye is barley and wheat. So we should be able to get those fairly quickly. Oh, you can see we've got this guy's already matured, so we can cross crop, water, and we'll take you, give him a quick analyze, and hopefully he'll be better than a 551. He is a 561. So that was a 551, 561. The weed resistance on these isn't actually improving, which is a bit odd. And rinse and repeat. And I've got to do that for several generations of seeds. Right, I need to have a look. What have I got in the way of conduits? 2 item. Yeah, I had to make a hardened fluiduct because the normal fluiducts, the temperate fluiducts, blow up if you put lava in them. So you can imagine my surprise when that happened. Okay. I need more tin and lead. That'll do. Got plenty of that, I think, or a reasonable amount anyway. Tin is actually a bit low compared to lead anyway. Oh, I've got that as well. That's alright. That's not a problem then. So, and again, I don't know why I go into the chest because it don't need to. And what we'll do, did I ever make, of course I made a couple of dollies, didn't I? Yes. So what we'll do is we'll pop up here and we'll start off by dollying that out and pop it there, and that out and pop it there. And then if I go bonk, 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 that should do us. And then we can just get this stuff here and bring it. Oh, we can't. You can't go there. No, that's all right. I'll live with it not going quite this far. So if we go up like that, this is only temporary kind of structure anyway, so we can place you in here. And this is the furthest away, so anything that goes in there will be things. Now, can I, first things first, if I place you down, no, okay, now the next question, if I put a crappy old bow in you, And then I need my pick. And then place it again. It should, yes, it does. So we can get that. We can place you here. Get all of the bows, or a few of the bows. And start popping those in there. Including the enchanted bows, hopefully. We can, good. And we can obviously, at this point, well, let's have a look. We're going to have a corner there. And then we can have 1, 2, 3 more filing cabinets for common items that we're getting a lot of. So I think, like, say, these running boots, which are particularly common. We can get all of those. Oh, can't quite fit those in. Probably want to take you and move you as well, so you are here. And there's nothing made it round there yet, which is interesting. But still, not to worry. I'm sure it will. Anyway, I spent much longer. Oh dear. Much longer rambling. Oh god, what's happened here? As my yes, it has. This is the only problem with this thing is the axe breaks very, very readily. Maybe a manulin or cobalt axe might not be a bad idea for those. Now we've got, mind you, I think I prefer to use it on my tools. Oh, bonk, dead. So I had hoped to get more done over there today, but yeah, wasn't to be. And if you're playing on the server, like, you know, obviously some of you are, and you're having any issues, I'm not seeing anything making it round there. Let me just go and check my there's nothing in there. And it certainly looks like, yeah, everything's going through. It's just not been anything to go through in there yet, that's all. So yeah, the as I was going to say, running boots, probably a good choice. Let me just place these 3 down, because it's actually a perfect number. As I say, and we are getting a lot of those. So we can take that and place that in there. Anything else we're getting an awful lot of? Oh, actually we're getting a fair amount of those. Oh, we've got a pair of gold leggings already. We're getting a fair amount of these, so they might not be. Mind you, they'd go in a chest, wouldn't they? Barrel, even. I'll keep those until we've got a better idea of what's getting through the system, actually. I think that's probably the better way to go. Let me push a couple of things away. Pop you away. So all of this will go up into this big chest, and the world will be good and happy. Anyway, I probably rambled on more than I wanted to. I have got a lot of crop improving to do between this episode and next, and I was going to mention, if you're having difficulty connecting to the server, we've got a problem where periodically the server just decides I'm not going to let people connect. There's nothing in the event logs, there's nothing useful. I really don't know what's causing it, but usually a restart fixes it very rapidly, so bit of an odd one, has to be said. But yeah, anyway, until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. Hopefully next time we'll get a little bit more done on camera, and until then, thanks for watching. Bye for now.